it.
Drop it.
Drop TV.
Pues saludos, audiencia de DropTV, amigos que os incorporáis ahora mismo por primera vez, amigos que ya nos seguís en todo el mundo. Muchísimas gracias por estar en un nuevo programa de DropTV Connected. Gracias por estar aquí. Hoy tenemos un programa muy especial por partida doble. Primeramente vamos a empezar recordando dos cosas importantes. Primero, estamos emitiendo desde ayer simultáneamente en todas nuestras plataformas. En Facebook Live, en Twitch y en YouTube. En el canal de YouTube ahora mismo de DropTV, Twitch de DropTV y Facebook Live de DropTV. Así que nos podéis ver por cualquiera de esas tres plataformas ahora mismo en riguroso directo. Segunda cosa que quiero decir ahora mismo, importante en el programa, y vamos a emitir el segundo episodio de Ciudad Electro, que nada más terminar este programa de DropTV Connected, ¿de acuerdo? Hoy va a entrar con nosotros, como todos los jueves, Natasha Delgado Levana, del equipo de Ciudad Electro, que es el programa, el espacio de música electrónica que se emite dentro de Rumbas de la Ciudad en Telemedellín, para que nos cuente todo, cómo va la audiencia, cuál es el contenido de esta semana, y después de terminar este episodio de DropTV Connected, tendremos el episodio 2 de Ciudad Electro. Dicho esto, comenzamos el programa de hoy. Quiero lanzar unas palabras en inglés. Vamos a hacer el programa en medio inglés y en español por el artista. Aunque entiende el español porque ha estado viviendo en Barcelona tiempo, ahora mismo está, pues imaginaros, en Chicago, en la ciudad ventosa, en the Windy City. Y hoy tenemos con nosotros una conexión muy importante, Madrid, Chicago, Medellín. Total nada. Esto es conexión a nivel mundial. Comenzamos el programa de DropTV Connected hoy con el invitado, el genio del techno, con ese toque del norte de Estados Unidos, toque Detroit, no en vano, está enfrente, en Chicago, en la ciudad ventosa de Windy City, el señor Tim Baker. Y comenzamos así.
DropTV.
DropTV.
Feel it, dance it, drop it.
El señor Tim Baker en el 6º aniversario de Noctua en la República Dominicana, en Santo Domingo, pinchando y poniendo muy buen techno. Vamos a combinar el inglés y el español, aunque mayormente vamos a hablar en inglés en la parte que estemos con Tim Baker en directo en el programa. Tim Baker, buenas, ¿qué tal estás? Saludos, gracias por estar con nosotros. Thank you very much for being here today live in the TV show.
Buenas tardes, hello everybody.
Okay.
Hello everybody.
So it's a big pleasure to have you live here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, we'll start the interview with this with this clip. The clip that you were playing in the sixth episode of Tua in Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. So it's a good set of techno. What do you think about? Please tell us about this clip. We know what it's playing.
It was good. I mean, it's funny when you go to other countries. You know, sometimes you're in these posh clubs, and other times you're in these dirty warehouses, and different. Same vibes with different feelings. You know, you can play the same music, but you have a completely different feeling and different connection with the people. Los gentes, you know, diferente carácter con los gentes.
Okay, right now Chicago, we were talking about the temperature. Temperature right now in Chicago is 7 degrees Celsius, so it's not so much cold in this time of the year, is it?
It's getting there. It's getting there. We had a little bit of snow the last couple of days, nieve. Lunes y martes y nieve aquí, pero winter is coming, as they say from Game of Thrones. Winter is coming,
especially in this part of the United States, because you are living in the north. In the north, it's very, 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 very cold in winter time. Man, very, very, very cold.
Yeah, we get very cold. We're near the border of Canada. It's frío here, mucho frías.
Okay, so what we're talking about, you know, we you know very well we are living as hard times for everybody in the world. And it means to talk about the pandemic. The pandemic, this worldwide pandemic we are suffering with the COVID-19. And all is almost stopped. In especially the electronic music business, the gigs, the festivals, all people is at home. People is concentrating, just producing, and creating new tracks. And I want to ask you the first question. So you are using this time for preparing new production. It's useful for you this times in the pandemic.
To be off the road and being able to work serious time, I've producing tons of music. Started a new project, duo, the Rico and Sunny. So I have almost an album finished with that project. Bunch of new singles and remixes I've been working on for myself. I mean, you have to, if they lock you into a room, I mean, if anybody's prepared to be locked at home for 6 months, it's a producer.
How about the situation right now here? You know very well in Spain, right now the second wave is coming. And all across Europe at the same time, the same thing that all across Europe is suffering right now, the second wave of this pandemic, the COVID-19. Spain, Italy, Germany, France is almost locked down again. We're trying to save the lockdown in Spain, but how is the situation right now in the USA, especially in your zone?
It's very, very difficult. We are just beginning the second wave. So as of tomorrow here in Chicago, they're rolling back. No dining, no indoor dining or drinking at all. Everything has to be outside. And coming into winter, that's nearly impossible. So, I mean, I think we'd all need to just have to buckle down and be strong for the next 6 months to a year, because, you know, this thing is killing people. It will continue to kill people.
That's it. Understand. Some situation is across the world, worldwide, the same situation. Sometimes in many countries are less affected than any other one, but Europe is suffering because there's a lot of people in Europe living right now this hard situation. One more question to you. So you know that in Italy and Spain, we will check yesterday with Stefano Farini talking directly with Florence in Italy, and we were talking about no helps are coming from the government, the Italian government. It's the same situation in Spain. Suffering artists, producers, DJs, all people is absolutely stopped and collapsed, and they don't receive any help for the government. You know it's the same situation in USA, or did you heard something is coming for helping the artists and the music in general?
You know, America as a whole, we have never really supported the arts as much as we should have. You know, we if it's a sports player or something else, they're all for it. But for music and arts, we have failed our children, our future, and it's very, very difficult. Same here. I mean, there are so many clubs and venues and bars that will not come back. They will not come back. And unless there's help from the government, giving them money, supporting new businesses, new venues for artists to display their work and perform. It's going to be a long time coming. Fingers crossed, though.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, we will talk about something more happy, more
cheery.
We want to take the lockdown apart. So right now we are hearing during all the show this track playing right now. Do you hear the track? This is your Beneath the Surface. Can you talk about the Beneath the Surface? Why you titled it? Why you named Beneath the Surface this track?
This record came out right in the beginning of the pandemic. I had kind of had it done and prepared for release. And because the name of the EP is called Natural Forces. So when this kind of wave came in, I mean, we are stuck. And maybe the place to live and survive is beneath the surface, the underground. That's where the surface is. And this is what concept for the EP came from. Bringing it back. Because the world is rough up there, man. It's getting rough.
Yes. Right name. You named this right name for this dark moments we are living right now.
Dark times.
Yes, hard times. Okay, so right now we'll stop right now. Few many minutes. The interview for watching a second clip, and you will recognize it immediately. So come on with the new video.
Bueno, pues desde ahora hasta las 10 en punto de la noche, Tim Baker, fuerte aplauso para él.
Un extracto del vídeo de la primera vez que nos conocimos en persona, Tim Baker y yo, en el proyecto Magnetic Plug and Play en Madrid, en la sala Nazca Club. So you remember probably this.
I remember
it. This is the first time we met, my friend, in Madrid when you were playing in Madrid Nazca Club in Magnetic Plug and Play. It was a very good moment for the clubbing, is it?
Yeah, all this looks, it makes you smile on your face when you see people dancing. I love it.
So this clip, we choose this clip because I always say you are an artist who is, a kind of half-breed sounds between techno and Chicago house, but mostly the trade techno. Sometimes I heard to play some kind of strange house, but very takey sounds. Can you define yourself, the stuff you used to play normally in a set? Or what can you define Tim Baker?
I mean, I never get to. I don't like to be described as a techno DJ or a house DJ, or I like to play good music. I'll play a house record in a techno club. I'll play a techno record in a house club. If it fits with my set, this is the way I want to. I mean, there's a handful of people, that 3 or 4 DJs that get booked because of them, not because they play a style. It's always because you play a style or do this, and I never really wanted to be labeled. I mean, I enjoyed them all. I mean, I love getting a sweaty house room and getting down and dancing. And dude, give me a festival, and I will rock it harder than anybody else. I love it all.
It's fantastic. This is very good definition. Very good definition. You used to play techno tracks when you have to play techno tracks, and you have to play house when you have to go house tracks. So it depends about the audience, the public, and the people who is dancing right now, depending on the club. So that's exactly. I call a professional. That's simply I call a professional. Okay, so we know you were living in Barcelona many times. I don't know exactly how many times you were living in Barcelona. How many times? How many years?
Well, no, actually, I had an apartment in Madrid for about 2.5 years. Barcelona, I know, I just stayed with friends. I never really stayed, but Madrid was my home base for about 5 years, 3.5, 4 years. I kept it as a home base for Europe. It's my second home. I love it.
But this is fantastic. They're fantastic because I want to ask a question. They want to ask a question. You decide to find some difference between the Spanish scene, the Madridian clubbing scene, and the Chicago scene. So, can you play how are the difference between it?
I mean, the clubs are way better in Spain, in Madrid, than in Detroit, for sure. There's 1 or 2 clubs in Detroit. Everything else is a festival that's good. And besides that, it's few and far between. You guys are very, very blessed to be able to have the opportunity to see so many good artists and so many good venues. Lucky, for sure. So,
fantastic.
So Spain first. Madrid is number 1.
Okay, so we will stop for a beat right now. We'll stop for a moment because right now we'll start to make a connection, start to connect with Medellin, with Natasha Delgado Lobana, to talking about the news, that electro. But please don't go. Stay tuned, okay?
No, I'm here.
We'll come in 3 minutes. Stay tuned, okay? Don't go.
Yeah.
Bueno, pues vamos a aparcar un momentito, unos minutos a Tim Baker en conexión con Chicago para conectar ahora mismo con Medellín, con esa fantástica ciudad de Medellín que me encanta. Me tenéis. Bueno, me dicen en realización que parece ser que ahora mismo pues estamos conectando, hemos hecho la prueba, pero estamos conectando y bueno, pues no, vamos, sí, no te preocupes, vamos a seguir hablando con Tim hasta que venga. Tim, we'll come again with you. We're talking about this Latin America's scene. We know very well you were playing in Colombia too. And you love Colombia. What many different cities of Colombia you would play there? Medellin?
Medellin, Bogota, Cali, Cartagena. Cartagena and Cali were the places I visited the most. Beautiful. Go in the summertime down there. It's fantastic.
Temperature is absolutely...
Me encanta la Caribe.
Okay, so we will... okay. Yes, the production is right now advising, telling me that right now we can make the connection right now because Natasha's ready for connected. So we'll be back with you 3 minutes at maximum back with you. Conectamos ahora sí con Natasha Delgado Lobana, que se había ido a dar una vuelta, a hacer como una mariposa vaporosa.
¿Cómo estás, Juanjo?
Buenos mediodías, ¿no? Allí.
Sí, no ni tanto, ya son las 3:25 de la tarde.
¿Sabes que tenemos una hora menos? Tenemos una hora más de diferencia, ¿no sabes?
Sí, ya estamos a 6 horas de distancia.
Exacto.
Una hora menos.
Bueno, pues hoy ¿Qué nos vas a traer? Porque después, como he dicho al principio, después del programa tenemos una emisión de ese segundo espacio Ciudad Electro que se emite en Telemedellín, que tú no vas a explicar ahora mismo dónde, cuándo, cuánta audiencia tiene y cuál es la colaboración de DropTV. Te dejo los micrófonos a ti, Natasha Delgado de Levana. Expláyate.
Gracias, Juanjo. Bueno, Ciudad Electro es un programa dedicado a la música electrónica, a toda la escena electrónica de la ciudad de Medellín y del país, también de Colombia. Lo transmitimos todos los viernes y domingo a las 11 de la noche por el canal de Telemedellín. Es un canal local de Telemedellín, pero llegamos a toda Colombia porque tenemos obviamente distribución a nivel nacional, ¿cierto? Nos ven muchas personas, pues si Colombia tiene más o menos unos 50 millones de habitantes, el 80% más o menos tiene acceso a la televisión. Estamos hablando que el alcance es muy importante, más o menos unos 30 millones de personas nos pueden ver todos los viernes y domingos a través de Telemedellín. En un programa que se llama Rumbas de la Ciudad, o sea, Ciudad Electro es una franja del programa Rumbas de la Ciudad, dedicado exclusivamente a la escena electrónica de Colombia y también les digo del mundo, porque en ese espacio que tengo en Rumbas de la Ciudad con Ciudad Electro, también está DropTV con una cápsula internacional. Sí, un apoyo gigante. DropTV está en todo y realmente no se podía quedar atrás con la participación en Colombia también a través de nuestra televisión nacional.
Creo que especialmente todo el contenido de DropTV está teniendo una gran aceptación, especialmente pues el primer episodio que hicimos con lo de La Piedra del Peñol y en este segundo que va a ir incluido un trocito de Aura, la colaboración que tiene DropTV con Home Music Magazine y creo que la gente ha tenido una aceptación espectacular, según creo.
Total, realmente el primer programa, la primera emisión fue precisamente con el montaje de La Piedra del Peñol en Guatapé, a través pues, de DropTV, que fue genial, los comentarios fueron impresionantes. Esta segunda edición, entonces vamos a presentar a Aura, y también a nivel nacional, a nivel local, vamos a presentar a un artista gráfico, un artista que se llama Agud, Alejandro Alegüe, que es cartagenero, pero que está radicado hace muchos años en la ciudad de Medellín. Y mientras Agud hace su arte y pinta un mural gigante, va a estar tocando el dúo Paralelo, que es un dúo de DJs y productores de acá, ciudad de Medellín. Entonces, realmente el performance de esta segunda emisión de Ciudad Electro es fantástico, de verdad. No se lo pueden perder después de que termine DropTV Connected.
Pero podemos ver unos instantes ahora, ¿no? Ponemos un poquito unos instantes.
Sí. ¿Está realización? Nos regala unos momentitos ahí para que la gente sepa de qué se trata Ciudad Electro.
Hola, esto es Ciudad Electro, un espacio de rumbas de la ciudad que muestra la fusión entre el arte, la cultura, los espacios de ciudad y la música electrónica. Hoy me encuentro en Downtown Records, un estudio de grabación y de formación para los futuros artistas de Medellín. Bienvenidos.
Mi nombre es Alejandro Alegüe, más conocido como Agud. Soy artista visual, tengo 24 años y me dedico al arte formalmente desde el 2016. He tenido la oportunidad de realizar diversas intervenciones en Estados Unidos, Brasil, México y Perú, y también en diferentes partes de Colombia. Dentro de las técnicas que utilizo está el mural, la pintura al lienzo, el grabado y he realizado diferentes intervenciones en escultura. Lo que más me interesa de mi trabajo es contar historias, contar lo que tiene que decir la gente, lo que somos y lo que tenemos para transmitir. El proyecto en el que estoy enfocado actualmente es Seguimos siendo niños y es mi filosofía de vida. Seguimos siendo niños, es la percepción personal de que los niños son la parte más pura de la sociedad y a medida que vamos creciendo vamos perdiendo esa pureza. Entonces mi idea es retar a los adultos a que hagan las cosas con amor, a que se dejen sorprender, a que vean las cosas más simples como las más bacanas.
You are now watching DropTV.
DropTV.
Feel it, dance it, drop it.
Unos pequeños instantes de lo que luego, después de nada más terminar este programa con Tim Baker, vamos a ver después en Ciudad Electro. ¿Sí? ¿Cierto?
Sí, Juanjo. Entonces vamos a ver la obra final de Agut, porque en la primera edición vimos el comienzo de esa obra. Realmente lo que hicimos fue un streaming en tiempo real, donde Agut empezaba su obra y la terminaba junto con el set de paralelo. Eso fue lo que hicimos en estos primeros capítulos. Y realmente este ya es el final de la obra, el final también del set de paralelo, y fue algo que nos gustó mucho realizarlo. Y bueno, y nos encanta tener el apoyo de DropTV en todo eso también.
A nosotros nos encanta muchísimo toda esta iniciativa y hay dos cosas que quiero decir. La primera es una afirmación, la segunda es una pregunta para ti, porque no la sé, no estoy allí, no la sé. Entonces, la primera es una afirmación que es que mañana podremos en redes sociales, después de justamente que hagamos este programa en directo, mañana en redes sociales pondremos un edit del espacio de Aura, del momento Aura, con la emisión de Ciudad Electro en Telemedellín. Mañana en redes sociales, tanto en Instagram también como en Facebook, tendremos ese instante con la mosquita de Telemedellín. Y ahora la otra cosa es una pregunta. Tú has dicho más o menos 30 millones de personas potenciales que están viendo Telemedellín. Pero en Medellín exactamente, ¿cuánta gente hay en Medellín viviendo?
Pues yo creo que estamos por los casi 5 millones, más o menos. Poco más,
5
no sé.
millones, se pueden ver, ¿eh? 5 millones
más o menos, realmente es mucha gente. Somos muchas personas en Colombia. No sé si ya sobrepasamos esa cifra, tengo que revisarla. Pero sí somos como alrededor de unos 4 a 5 millones de habitantes en Medellín, solo en Medellín.
Pues 4 o 5 millones de habitantes a nivel local en Telemedellín son audiencia potencial en Medellín y 30 millones en toda Colombia. Estamos muy contentos en DropTV y te deseamos, bueno, más desearte no, porque tú trabajas muy bien y eres muy buena en lo tuyo. Entonces, por lo tanto, que sigas teniendo este éxito con este espacio de Ciudad Electro ahí dentro de Rumba de la Ciudad, que sé que lo tienes.
Juanjo, muchas gracias, de verdad que creo que en este momento somos el único canal que estamos hablando de música electrónica, creo que en el mundo, porque en Colombia solamente está Ciudad Electro y DropTV ya está en el radar del mundo. Entonces a mí me enorgullece totalmente pertenecer a este gran grupo y juntarnos para hablar de la escena, para apoyar a los artistas, porque realmente necesitamos que la escena siga creciendo y que sea de calidad, con buen contenido.
Pues fantástico, Natasha Delgado, Levana, nos veremos la semana que viene, el próximo jueves, con más contenido de Ciudad Electro, Rumba de la Ciudad, aquí en DropTV, y luego cuando termine este programa con Tim Baker, el invitado de hoy con The Dual Booking, estaremos viendo ese segundo episodio de Rumbas de la Ciudad, ese espacio Ciudad Electro que se emite en Telemedellín. Así que gracias por estar con nosotros en directo desde Medellín, señorita.
Gracias. Chao, chao.
Regresamos en directo con la conexión. Hemos terminado con Medellín, nos vamos a Chicago. Fíjate si estamos haciendo la conexión Madrid, Chicago, Chicago-Medellín, Medellín-Chicago. La tecnología es maravillosa. Oh, it's fantastic. So we're very happy because, you know, this technical, this magic, this absolutely amazing magic. It's about connecting Real Madrid between Chicago and Medellin at the same time all together. Okay, Team Vika, we were talking about the South American scene. You were talking about you love to play in Colombia, Medellin, Cali, Cartagena. And of course, you like to play more. Did you play question? Did you play the more countries in South America? Colombia, Argentina.
Oh yeah, Brazil, Argentina, Peru.
Okay, so I want to ask you something. What's your thing?
Fantastic scene down there.
What's your favorite one in South America?
I like Brazil. I think.
Oh,
I mean, look at for music wise, and club wise, Brazil and Peru are right there. You know, Brazil and Peru.
Okay, Mr. Tim Baker. So we just arrived the time you introduced a track, a recent track you released time ago, and so we want to let you introduce the track. I mean this track is a track within EP, with an EP, and it's Interstellar Hit. Please talk about Interstellar Hit, and then introduce the track, and we will hear the track all together in the TV show.
You know, the EP is called the Hot and Cold EP, and you know, coming out of summer and into winter, it's kind of making this transition where nobody knew where we were going to be. One constant is no matter what's going on our planet, the stars and space is going on around us still, and we're just a small little blip on the radar, in my opinion. So there is interstellar heat, even though we can be freezing ourselves or killing ourselves down here on planet Earth, but there is heat out in space. How it can be cold and hot at the same time, it's crazy.
Okay.
So
it's fantastic.
It's a deeper side, you know. When this song is a bit more intelligent techno. It's more the Detroit side than the harder side, and I kind of.
Yeah, I really like the track because it's intelligent techno mixed with a melody, with some kind of melody, with sweet melody behind the lines. It's amazing track. So right now is the time to introduce the track. Do it.
Okay, from the Tim Baker Hot and Cold EP, you're listening to Interstellar Heat on DropTV Connected.
DropTV.
DropTV.
Feel it, dance it, drop it.
Tim Baker, Angel Stellar hit. I saw the cover. It is like it's look like how to say a black hole. You know the Event Horizon.
It is a black hole. It is a black hole. It is a black hole.
It looks like
it is a black hole.
Is it? Is it?
It is a black hole. Yeah.
Boy, I love the sign.
I always take stuff. I love. I follow NASA and get stuff from the Hubble telescope all the time. I love all their stuff. Yeah,
I love science.
We're nerds. We're nerds. It's okay. Space nerd.
So it's fantastic, very techy sounds, intelligent techno you introduce right now with Interstellar 8. Okay, it's time to call right now. About the way the work we are doing in DropTV. So I want to introduce you a clip from extracted from our first international event, and we organize and we reproduce in Colombia up and la cima de la Piedra del Peñol, Guatapé, Antioquia, Colombia, near Medellin.
Yeah.
I want to introduce this because this is our first international event, and the result, the final result, it was absolutely amazing, fantastic. I want to show you here and all the audience of DropTV. So enjoy right now with us. This is a DropTV into our first international event over the top. Man, this is amazing, fantastic, incredible.
Yeah, beautiful location.
What do you think about?
Oh my God, the location is amazing. It's like cielo. Cielo.
So do you want to know the way we or the team got all the things and all the stuff up in the top?
Helicopter. You gotta be by helicopters. No way. Stairs, really? Holy smokes.
Man, really.
How many stairs?
A lot. I didn't have the time I didn't have the chance to count it. But it was Okay. It is telling me right now 700 stairs.
Oh my goodness, that's
700
crazy.
steps.
But the location is well worth it. It's so beautiful.
Oh, it's almost near 30 minutes from down to the top.
Ooh. And after you have a couple cocktails, a little bit slower on the way down.
So can imagine. It was a fantastic work, very hard work, but done. Absolutely amazing, fantastic, and incredible work of the DropTV team. Okay, so I want to introduce you. You saw this after movie. I want to introduce you more after movies about DropTV to live in the TV show Tim Baker. But first of all, you have to know behind the scenes, behind the production, behind DropTV, there's a fantastic technical and partner and technological partner called Dalive, and I want to introduce the way they work and why we are working this way in DropTV. And team, this is Dalive, our technical and technological partner who is behind DropTV, like behind it's your track is beneath the surface, you know, it's beneath the surface too, you know. I mean, okay, so I want to know you are having a good time today with us. Are you having a good time?
Oh, wonderful. I appreciate the invitation.
Oh, it's a big pleasure to have you here. You know very well. Okay, it's time to talk about. We are right now broadcasting the different platforms with different profiles, Facebook, Twitch as well. And I want to show you a small clip because next Wednesday we start a new short space inside DropTV. We have every day of the week we have different kind of collaboration, different collabs. And Tuesday we have Technotro with the fantastic and funny jokes about the electronic scene. Wednesday we used to have this content I want to introduce right now. And Thursday we have today Natasha Delgado-Lobana from Ciudad Electro from Medellin. So I want to introduce next Wednesday we will have the premiere, the DropTV Lab premiere with Francesco Monti from Ibiza, showing us production tips, DJ tips live in our TV show.
Perfecto.
Próximo miércoles, DropTV Lab, estreno con Francesco Monti. Next Wednesday, premiere with Francesco Monti and DropTV Lab. It says DJ tips, production tips, live in the TV show. And right now, I want to introduce you the Aura project. The Aura project is like a common project produced, developed, and created by DropTV and Who Music Magazine from Spain. And the result is the Aura project. We made 2 editions at these times, one in Mallorca and Saforadada, and after Cuyera Castle, the second edition in September, the end of September. So I want to show you first the Aura one with Edu Imbernin and Manu Sanchez after movie, and then we will talk. What do you think about this? Because we think it's Superbus. Right now.
Thank you.
Like a fly, I want to be, the sun that you grow to, dangerous power, between you and me. How I long to change you. I said I wanna like a fall.
This is Aura, Mallorca edition. We broadcasted it at the end of August. What do you think about? Amazing, eh? Fantastic.
Oh, beautiful. Amazing views. Bueno vistas.
Okay, so right now I will introduce you. That was second edition. It was in Valencia. We will play one clip. I will play a clip to show you up on the castle, history, landscapes, nature, the Mediterranean Sea, all together with composing a complete, special picture. Okay, right now we'll introduce you our Valencia edition up on the Collera Castle.
Watching DropTV. Feel it, dance it, drop it.
And this is the Aura Valencia edition up on the Collera's Castle.
Another beautiful location. Que bonita sitio.
Mixing history, landscape, mountains, sunset, the Mediterranean Sea, all together composing a very beautiful picture. Fantastic. So
when all this is over, we can do one of these together, for sure.
So you have to know this. We are showing you these clips because right now we are living a hard moment with the COVID, and these kind of initiatives are very important to keep the electronic music alive. What do you think about this? Did you perform a live set, a broadcasting, a streaming set during the pandemic?
Yeah, I've done several, and I have several more in the works. Especially not being able to travel as much. It'd be great to do whole live sets, but I'm going to start doing like 10, 15-minute clips in the studio. Just, hey, this is what's going on. Some live things. You know, I love studios and machines. It's great working on my laptop, but I like to touch knobs and twist things and have fun. And I think people like to see that as well. But we were already set up technologically wise for this pandemic. Streaming services, performances online, content online has been. Everything's in place. I mean, it's great that we have these opportunities to see more people, to reach out to people that either you couldn't see, or there's no way knowing when we're going to get back on the airplane and be able to travel and see other countries again.
Hot moments, Mr. Baker, hot moments for the electronic music and in general for everyone all over the world. So that's why we asked you, because right now it's very important to have different initiatives around the music, electronic music, genre music in general, because the people who is working now don't work on this because they are losing the jobs. Especially people who works in festivals, bartenders, bouncers, DJs, and all people who's working in a club and a festival as well is suffering the situation. So right now we will go play we used to play a clip for remembering all these kind of people who is suffering and having that time right now with the pandemic, and especially not only for the Spanish audience, not for the Latin American audience, for in general for all worldwide audience who is watching us, especially dedicated for all these people who is suffering the pandemic, and they can't work right now in the music because we are suffering. But the hope is the last we lose. So we hope the normality, the normal people, the normal time for clubbing will come again soon. So this is our clip for supporting it.
Hemos formado parte de tus noches más divertidas, de cada uno de tus pasos de baile, de las letras que te han ayudado a expresarte, de todas las veces que has celebrado algo importante, de tu cultura y de tu identidad. Detrás de cada acorde, de cada aplauso, de cada temazo, estamos 300.000 personas dedicadas a emocionarte. Autores, artistas, promotores, managers, personal de producción, medios técnicos y muchos más en festivales, salas de conciertos, estudios, discográficas o editoriales. 300.000 profesionales del sector de la música en España trabajando para ofrecerte experiencias inolvidables, seguras, de calidad y cada vez más respetuosas con el medio ambiente. Muchos más de 300.000, porque nuestra labor impacta también en otros sectores como en la hostelería, la restauración o los transportes. Con tu apoyo, seguiremos contribuyendo a unir a las personas, a ofrecer experiencias únicas que ayudan a la recuperación del turismo, al desarrollo de la economía, la generación de empleo y riqueza. Mientras tanto, vamos a seguir poniendo música a los agradecimientos, al esfuerzo, a la solidaridad y a tantas emociones compartidas durante esta crisis. Si la industria musical desaparece, también se para la música. Que no pare la música.
Connecting live with Chicago with Tim Baker during 1 hour right now. 1 hour connecting with you because time is passing away so quickly and so fast. Almost 60 minutes we started the show right now. And with this beneath the surface, we are hearing with the track down. With this beneath the surface, the track we played during all the show, we want to talk you, and we want to show you, want to tell you, thank you very much for having the chance to have you here live in the TV show, Mr. Tim Baker.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure being here.
So before to end the show, we'll be very happy if you can the chance to tell the people where people can find you in socials.
You can always look for DJ Tim Baker on Facebook, SoundCloud, and everything else is TB313. How much to Detroit for Instagram, Twitter. I can't remember what my Twitch. Twitch is DJ Tim Baker, but it's also.
So thank you very much for all the info. Right now, we're showing to the audience right now for ending the show. And once again, we hope you and we want to have the best in the next future. And we hope to see you on the dance floor soon, because we really want together ending this nightmare.
We will be together again, I promise.
Y te veremos de nuevo, porque yo sé que hablas español. Vamos a hablar español. Despídete en español.
Muchísimas gracias por invitarlo. Gracias, chico.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tim Baker. It would be a pleasure to have you here live. Muchas gracias por estar con nosotros. Y bueno, pues hemos llegado al final del show de hoy con Tim Baker. Hoy hemos tenido prácticamente la entrevista en inglés, luego también el espacio con Natasha Delgado en la compañía de DropTV Latinoamérica y Ciudad Electro en Rumbas de la Ciudad en Telemedellín. Y lo único que queda decir es nada más y nada menos que sigáis atentos, que ahora terminamos el programa de DropTV Connected, pero luego empezará ese episodio 2 que decía al principio del programa de Ciudad Electro en Rumbas de la Ciudad. Ese espacio en el que está apoyado, en el cual también DropTV tiene mucho que decir, y ahí está detrás del proyecto Ciudad Electro también, junto con Signature Recordings también. Así que nada, terminamos el show de hoy de DropTV Connected con Tim Baker. Terminamos, ponemos el outro, la salida, y luego no os vayáis de las plataformas donde estamos emitiendo, porque viene el segundo episodio de Ciudad Electro. Nos vemos en una próxima ocasión con otro programa de DropTV Connected. Chao.
You are now watching DropTV, your electronic music channel.